Okay, my dear brethren, our dear sister here for the very first time is going to give us something she herself has prepared on her own.
Amen.
This is the first step.
Amen. Amen.
Alright, and this is a brave thing that she is doing. And we all want to encourage her. What do you say?
Amen.
Alright, so let's start with your name.
My name is Kenny St. Louis, and my study will be based upon the Sabbath. Heavenly Father, as we come before you, I ask you to give me the words of encouragement to present my study in a way that everybody can understand. I want to thank you for everything. And your name. My first text will be Genesis 2, 1-3. Okay, well, I will read it. Thus the heavens and the earth was finished, and all the hosts of them. And on the seventh day God ended his work which he had made, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had made. And God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all his work which God created and made. Well, from what I understand with this text is that God took 6 days to complete the heaven and the earth. And on the seventh day, God rested from all his work and he blessed and sanctified it. In other words, this is when God instituted the Sabbath.
Amen.
Okay, well, my next text will be Exodus 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. So my text, so the understanding is, well, this text simply shows that we ought to remember to keep the Sabbath day holy. So in other words, as we saw in Genesis, God instituted the Sabbath from the beginning. So it's just for us to remember and keep it in practice. And well, Deuteronomy 5:12-15 is just a backup text. Or it could be done Well, my next text will be Mark 2:27. And he said unto them, the Sabbath was made for man, and not man for the Sabbath. Well, this text simply saying that the Sabbath was made for us to uplift and glorify God, and not for us to do our own thing on the Sabbath. Everybody understand? Amen. My next text will be Leviticus 23 and verse 3. Six days shall work be done, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of rest, and holy convocation. Ye shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings. This shows it does say that to do all the work within 6 days, because God set apart a day, which is the seventh day, which is also known as the Sabbath of rest.
Amen.
My next text is Luke 4 and verse 16. And he came to Nazareth, where he had been brought up. And as his custom was, he went into the synagogue on the Sabbath day and stood up 40 minutes. Well, this text said it simple that even from a young youth, Christ, but Jesus, he kept the Sabbath. My next text will be Luke 4 and verse 31. And came down to Capernaum, a city of Galilee, and taught them on the Sabbath days. It even showed that Christ taught on the Sabbath days. My next text, my final text will be Luke 13 and verse 40.
Just repeat the text. Just repeat the text. What is the text?
Luke 13 and verse 40. And the ruler of the synagogue answered with indignation, because that Jesus had healed on the Sabbath day, and said unto the people, there are 6 days in which men ought to work. In them, therefore, come and be healed, and not on the Sabbath. Well, this text showing that the ruler of the synagogue was vexed because Jesus had healed on the Sabbath day. And well, he told the people that they have 6 days to do all the work. So in other words, if they get sick, you have to stay sick on that day. And you have to wait for during the week to be healed, because the ruler thought that if you're healing on the Sabbath day, you're sinning, you're doing work. But well, as you really know, I don't want to fall and hypocrites. And when you know a hypocrite is a insincere person. So, my understanding of everything is just that the Sabbath is to be kept. It has text to show that even Christ kept the Sabbath from my youth. So, in my youth, yes, so keep the Sabbath.
This is our very first time. Don't run yet. We want to give encouragement to our little sister here. She has chosen to do the right thing. Going the right path. Now, if we can really encourage everybody with this kind of spirit, we know for sure from the youth they will serve God. What do you say? By the time they reach a little bit more older, they will have only good principles planted in their mind which will sustain them against evil. What do you say? So we want to encourage her. What do you say? So much want to encourage her, we will let her give the closing word.
Thank you to pray. Heavenly Father, as we come before you once more, I thank you for giving me the knowledge and the understanding just to present your truth in a way that everyone can understand. I thank you for sustaining our minds with the truth and help us to keep the Sabbath, even as youth. I thank you, and in your mercy I ask. Amen.
Amen. Amen. So this is the first of the group we have.